What is going on, guys and girls? My name is James and welcome back today to Roblox. How are we doing, everyone? Welcome back, welcome back. Today we return once more to Bee Swarm Simulator, and we must simply act fast, very fast. Close the curtains, unplug the Wi-Fi, grab something that you love and squeeze it tight, because ladies and gentlemen, Bee Swarm Simulator has been hacked. But here's the question, what's real, what's fake? Today we are going to talk about it. There was a big leak, a big hacky Cody type leak. We have some stuff to talk about. It's going to be a good one. And in 3, 2, 1, claim the hive. Yes, welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you are all doing amazing. We return. And of course, we have just had the classic event update here in Bee Swarm Simulator. So currently, as you can see, we still in the main game have our Retro Swarm challenge and stuff. I think the event is actually now over. I do also want to follow up on the event and the actual Retro Swarm challenge, because there's lots of information about that which we haven't yet talked about. I've got so many videos to make on all of the changes that Honor has implemented. There is so much, but I think this one is the most important because this is the latest set of leaks, and it is all to do with Beesmas and what quest lines we are going to be getting, what rewards we are going to be getting, and also brand new sort of dynamics to how those quests are going to happen. Pretty juicy stuff. And speaking of juice, has anyone ever had mushroom juice? Can you actually juice a mushroom? I feel like maybe you could, maybe you couldn't. I don't think I want mushroom juice. Anyway, stop talking about mushroom juice, ladies and gentlemen. We return to this room. Yeah, thank you so much for coming back and checking out another episode. It's always really nice to see you guys over here on the channel. Once again, if we can try and get 2,000 likes on this episode, try and keep the Beesmas hype going for the update, that would be really cool. Yeah, just thank you for your kind words and everything. You're all very cool people and top bananas. Should we talk about Beesmas? I think we should. Now, I say the word hack, and you might be thinking, James, this is a bit dramatic, isn't it? Has the Bee Swarm Swamulators truly been hacked? And the question is, and so, it kind of has. So, of course, we have leaks, and then there's basically leaks, and then there's leaks. So I think this is probably one of the first times I've ever actually seen this, but essentially the coding for Bee Swarm Simulator, so this is like the code of on its secret world that no one has access to, was kind of basically accessed, and in this data leak it had a ton of information about the quest lines that Onnit had currently written for the Beesmas update. So I'm talking every single NPC on the map and all of Bee Bear's quest lines from number 1 to number 20. That is a lot of quests, that's a lot of information, there's a lot to talk about. Now, to be honest, I kind of thought in this episode, I want to talk about it a little bit because there's some brand new mechanics to how this Beesmas is going to work. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to go through every single quest one by one. So I've kind of cherry-picked some of the more exciting ones because they have really cool rewards, and I think people would want to see those. But I, as a Bee Swarm player, still want there to be a little bit of mystery, a little bit of excitement when you hand in a quest and you get a brand new one. So we're not going to be looking at all of the quests one by one. We're going to be missing the sort of lower tier NPCs, and we're really not going to show very much of Bee Bear's one, apart from the ones where we get the really cool rewards. Just purely because I think, we want Beesmas to be fun. We want it to be a little bit of mystery, a little bit of wonder, a little bit of sort of festive cheer, albeit in the middle of summer. So yeah, we're going to talk about a few of them. We're not going to cover every single one in this episode. I think that's the best way to do it. I think we should begin, though, with one of the NPCs. So we're going to do NPCs, and then we're going to do Bee Bear. And I've got a few more things to talk about. So much to talk about. I think let's begin here with old Sticky Boy living on top of, I would arguably say, the most hype of shrooms. I've never realized before my mushroom is smaller than Sticky Boy's. Absolutely outrageous. Could you believe it? Anyway, right. So this is Stickbug Stick Nibs quest. So you can see here, I'm going to pop these up on the screen. You can take a super detailed look at them. But the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because we see here we have our standard pollen collection. So in this particular one here, we have collection from the pineapple patch, the clover, and the dandelion. We have to collect 250 tokens from stick bugs, collect 150 tokens from defense totems, and then you can see here this new dynamic, which is to give stick bug certain stickers. Now, this is the brand new dynamic which is coming into this Beesmas, and of course, coming off the back of a massive sticker update, stickers are obviously going to be a huge part of how things play out. So On it here actually confirmed that these leaks were genuine and these kind of quests were genuine, to kind of clear up any confusion. And he basically said here that the leaks have stickers as rewards when they are actual quest tasks. Stickers you'll need to collect to give the NPCs. Okay, so different players have to gather different stickers to give. The quests aren't final, but that's why they appear so easy. So it's actually really interesting with this dynamic of handing in stickers, and you could see there that the stickers listed might not necessarily, I think this is what he's saying, those stickers might not necessarily be the same stickers that you as a player will have to give to the NPCs. It seems like maybe the stickers are randomly generated, and what I would imagine is that based off what level you are in the game will determine how difficult or where those stickers are located and where you can get them from. So I think it's kind of interesting. It sounds, to be honest with you, like really, really complicated, but like it's not going to be very fair for someone who is like a mid-game character who maybe hasn't unlocked, you know, the 35B zone to be having to get stickers for an NPC which you can only get like in those fields or something like that. So it's going to be sort of targeted towards what level you are, sort of what progression you've got, and then the stickers that you have to give to these NPCs, I guess, will be themed and acquired accordingly. So very, very interesting. I'm slightly scared about that because sometimes finding stickers are quite difficult. It's going to maybe make the quests a little bit more tricky. So once again, I would also say that these quests aren't actually finalized. So what you see on the screen may be changed and tweaked when the actual update comes. But yeah, that's just one example of what we're going to have to do. So just another example here of another one of them. This is Honeybee's quest, which used to be a bit of a stinker before, you know, sort of big blue hives came with lots of honey opportunities. But you can see here, once again, it's following the usual Beesmas theme. Lots and lots of nines. You know, 999 tokens from honey storms, 999 honey gift tokens, 99 tokens from the honey reef, blah, blah, blah. But in this example here with when it actually leaked, you can see there that you have to give the honeybee 9 silly tongue stickers, 9 honey dipper stickers, and 9 honeybee bear stickers. So yeah, based off what on it is said, maybe the ones that you actually give will have to be a little bit different depending on sort of where you are in the game, perhaps. But all we know at this point is it's going to be 9. Everything is themed in 9s. So of course, with just this random example for the honeybee, we're going to have to collect certain stickers. Now, this is a little bit of a concern for me, just in general, because I'm slightly worried about the size of the sticker book. Now, my sticker book is not even particularly big, but of course, I have the dilemma with the YouTube stickers that I've got, and if I have those, I simply just don't have space for anything else. In my mind, like, I really want to have just one sticker of everything, just as like a little collection. But what happens when you do that is your sticker book fills up really, really quickly. And to be honest with you, I don't even have that many stickers, but my sticker book is pretty much nearly full. So if we are collecting and trying to collect multiple of the same stickers for NPCs, you're going to have to maybe hand them in one by one. Otherwise, your sticker book is just going to get really, really full really quickly. So maybe on it can do a bit of maybe like a free extension to everyone's sticker book, something like that. I feel like if there's so many stickers coming in and there's going to be more and more coming in the future, bags need to be a little bit bigger. It actually reminds me a little bit of Pokemon Go. I don't know if anyone still plays it. I do, believe it or not. But what happens is when like a new generation of Pokemon come into the game, you get more and more Pokemon that come in, so you've got like more to catch, but they never in-game actually make you, like, they never give you free upgrades for your storage. So you have to keep like paying to get your storage bigger. And in Beeswarm's case, you need to keep paying tickets. So you need to get the tickets to make your storage bigger. Basically, long and short is, there's a lot of stickers and not much space, man. Now, I think the one that everyone kind of wants to see, myself included here, is of course the BBM's quest. This is always the big juicy boy right at the very, very end. And of course, this one is always what on it basically does, just to throw an absolute stinker right at the end of the event. So yeah, this is currently what he has written in it. You can see here that you are collecting an awful lot of blue pollen from the coconut field. Now, if we just go and run over to the coconut field, he does like to do this sometimes, and you can see that, you know, to collect massive amounts of blue pollen from a field that barely has any blue flowers is of course going to take a really, really long time. So that's just one example. You have like a goo collection from red flowers, which isn't too bad. You've got just various pollen with bees. You've got pollen that you have to collect with bubble wand, which is very interesting. Certain pollen you have to collect with bumblebees, and certain pollen with bumblebees. Yo! Now that's really interesting because if you have to then collect pollen with certain bees, that's going to involve people having to change their hives in order to actually get that quest completed in any way, shape or form within the time. So yeah, that's going to be really interesting. So sacrifices are going to have to be made for a lot of people's hives. This is very much like a blue-based quest. So lots and lots of tadpoles, I think, and lots and lots of bees are going to have to be sacrificed from the hive, and you're going to have to maybe put extra bumblebees in there, extra bubble bees, to try and actually get that honey in a suitable amount of time. I don't know how quick you can generate that just with one of those bees, which I imagine every single blue hive probably has, but it should be very interesting. You've got bubble popping as well, 55,000 of them. Get hit by snow bears snowballs 114 times. Defeat 3 stump snails, so that's already, you know, a couple of days in there, obviously, with the respawn time that you have to think about. Level up a level 19 snow bear, which snow bear is fairly difficult, especially solo, so you might have to have a bit of help with that. And then, of course, you've got just a ton of stickers, which will come this one as well. So if these are truly randomized, I don't know what they would be, but I imagine they'd probably be some of the harder ones to get as well, just because BBM is going to be the hardest quest by far. And of course, you go through all of that, you get a bit of honey for rewards, and not very much else. Oh, geez, that's a stinker. Okay, so yeah, as I kind of said, I don't really want to look at every single NPC, just, you know, for a bit of fun, like make it a bit of a surprise, I think. Of course, we still have Gummy Bear there as well. We've got obviously all of the lower tiered bears, so we've got, you know, Dapper Bear, we've got Science Bear, we've got all that stuff. I think it'd be more fun just to leave those. They did actually leak as well, but the rewards aren't going to be as special, anything like that, so I think, you know, leave something to the imagination. But yeah, I thought I'd showcase 2 of the 10 Bee Bear quests, which of course would be level 10 and then level 20, just because I thought that would be the most interesting ones. So Bee Bear 10 quest here, bearing in mind these could be subject to change, but this is currently what Onnit has written down as his quests. So once again, you have a bunch of, you know, the usual things to do. Give 5 presents, 25 ingredients, use the gingerbread house 2 times, etc, etc. And then you also have giving certain stickers to him as well. But then I thought I'd highlight this one because for the 10 quest, the wavy festive hive skin is going to be your reward, which is one of the really, really cool new hives. I did also notice as well, by the way, if you go to the sticker printer, this is the main game, not the test realm, but you do also have the introduction now of the wavy hive skins into the main game. So I think currently the only way you can do it is via the eggs, but you can see here you've got the cyan hives, you've got the purple hives here as well. I don't know if there's any more wavy ones. There probably is, but in certain eggs you can actually already access them, which I think is really cool. You've got the yellow one here as well, but of course the festive one is like the special one, so that's your reward for number 10. And then number 20 here, just to kind of show you guys, this is the Bee Bear number 20. So you have, you know, the various things. You have to collect certain pollen from tools, from red flowers, blue flowers, collect 25 gingerbread bears, you know, all of the various things, craft 100 ingredients in the blender, collect 50 sticker tokens, you know, donate 10 stickers to the public sticker board. But the reward for this one is the final big reward for Beesmas 2024, and this is actually the Doodle Cub skin. So it's pretty cool actually, because it's already in the main game, believe it or not. If you go to your Cub console, you scroll to the bottom, you can see here that the Doodle Cub is at the bottom. It says cut from cardboard and scribbled up with magic crayons. This is the final reward in Bee Bear's 2024 quests. So yeah, I just thought I'd kind of confirm that. That is also in the main game. You can see here really that Onnit is already loading up on Beesmas in the main game. As I said many, many months ago, I believed in the Beesmas dream, and the Beesmas dream is coming to fruition. It's gonna happen. Good times. Beesmas is coming, albeit in the middle of summer, but it's cool. Better late than never, right? So yeah, as you can see, basically, the whole of the Beesmas questline has essentially been leaked a little bit early. I'm not 100% sure if it's in the test realm just yet. I don't think it is, actually. This is more like an actual proper Bee Swarm leaky hack type thing. So I think some of those quests probably will be in the test realm, especially if it involves handing certain stickers into NPCs. And I would imagine that if these quests have been leaked, it's probably going to be sooner than later. So Onnit still doesn't have a specific time for when the Beesmas update is going to be updated. I think right now, to be honest, after the classic event, there isn't really too much pressure. I think it should just come out when it's ready and when it's set. So if it's not going to be this month, maybe it's next month. But I have a funny feeling maybe June could be the month. Who knows? But anyway, of course, still way more to talk to you guys about. I will see you in the next one. Until then, thanks, and see ya.